Welcome back to Grandmaster Bong clouding the bots. Kind of trying to show the importance of opening principles over like actual theory, as obviously the theory of the Bong cloud is not good. It's not good. So we're gonna jump right into it, starting with Wendy here, and hopefully I can keep my unbeaten streak. So we'll just start with e4. I get my king e2. And we see the stronger the computers have been going, the more it does seem like they are fighting for the central control, or at least opening it up quickly. This is a very surprising move, though. I'm going to play d3, hit the queen. It seems, yeah. Way too advanced spots. Yeah, 1500. I mean, I guess. Normally I would care more about development than protecting like a pawn out of the opening. But if you're gonna play Queen G5, I don't know, maybe I feel like I have time to just keep that pawn. What is this? Queen F6? I can take this pawn too now. And I have threats. Okay. What? I feel like I'm being set up somehow. Like Wendy's just gonna unleash some big tactics. Okay, so there is a threat against f2. So let's develop the knight and protect. Interrupt the queen. c6, but now I can take this. I can take this. I'm really underdeveloped. I am, but a rook is a rook. So unless the value of the piece has changed in the last, 24 hours and no one decided to tell me. Okay, continue the development, bishop e3. I'm not too bothered by the pawns now. I've won so much material that I'm more concerned with development, although I don't want to let this expansion happen in the center. So this time I will worry about taking. This threat's nothing. e4 is guarded. So might be time to bring the rook out. I think so. Get the rook. This also should help maybe in giving my knight a square to go to, which does seem correct. Knight c7. Again, I've won a rook, so early I kind of switched from development to holding on to material. But at some point, when you win so much material, it's just I just need to make sure I don't get checkmated. I'm still going to be somewhat conscious of the pieces, but a lot less worried about it now. Okay, that was a free gift, I guess. Okay, slide the king over, open up the bishop, and we're controlling the squares really well. I'm confused. I think, yeah, bishop here. Wait a second. There's some ideas to trap the queen. Okay, advanced computer. I swear they got worse. I've had to look at the rating a few times just to make sure, because okay, that does interrupt. I was hoping for a checkmate here with knight e6, but that knight move does block this square, so the king would be able to slide over. But now we get a knight e6 and take, and that is GG. Okay. What a start. What what a start to the advanced bots. Game review doesn't even know what to make of that game. It's just it's all over the place. But let's keep going. I don't know if I need to game review that one personally. I think I'm okay. So we're gonna jump right in versus Antonio. Hey, wait a second. Antonio is the other shark. Maybe this is his alter ego, although this Antonio is from Paraguay. Very different. Okay, BONGCLOUD, Queen H4. Okay, the classic checkmate threats. We're gonna develop, kick the queen out. Don't bring your queen out this early. I don't know why the computers do this. I know it says they're 1500, but it's just crazy. Even when I'm Bong clouding, like the principle remains the same. Be careful about bringing your queen out too early because it gets attacked by the minor pieces that aren't as valuable. So you have to watch out for it. But this is just crazy. Okay, a little bit of a pin. I could just back up this pawn and try and say, hey, I won a pawn. I don't know why you gave it to me so conveniently and so kindly, Antonio, but I guess. Yeah, I like it. Develop, put pressure. Okay, going after this b1 pawn, which I was definitely hoping for, like a queen trade with my king in the center. This I have to calculate a little bit. So queen takes b2 is the idea. And I could just try protecting my knight with something like bishop e5. I would also open up rook b1. Possibilities. That does look pretty nice. And then I have a nice pawn on d6. So I see the opponent's threat here, but I'm not convinced. And apparently they're not convinced either. a5. There was some backing down from Antonio here. Which I guess in this case I will. I mean, I stood by all my ideas, but I also, you know, I'm not looking to be that generous. Rook here, a little bishop e3, try and get a skewer. I guess c5 is gonna happen. Tempted to put my king back. This pin here is annoying me. Maybe I should just start with e5, just try and secure the pawn. That also stops the knight from coming out. I think that's the best of all worlds. Like, I still have this bishop e3, but I probably want to protect this anyways. Pawn f6. Okay, might be time to start bringing the queen out somehow. I think it's going to be bishop e3 now, because part of the problem with c5 before was that this pawn would be hanging since the pawn wasn't here. So that pawn now protecting, I'm really happy with, and I think I can jump in with some threats. Knight d5. Okay, so let me think about this, because I can go for this sneaky idea. King e1, threatening bishop b5, and if take, I fork the king and queen. I really like that. I don't like my king on e. I'm really annoyed about this pin. Anyway. Oh, that's such a sneaky way to defend it. Probably not that best way, but now rook takes e7 is possible. I guess I could just play knight c7 first. Like, I don't have to sack the bishop. I could just try to win the exchange. And if my opponent doesn't take c7, then bishop takes b5, and I thank him for the pawn. Yeah, okay, knight c7. Of course. Give me the exchange and give me the pawn. Okay, so if I try to attack this knight can jump out. It's not the worst. This knight really wants to be on f6. It's a bit more central, and it doesn't block the f8 bishop. I guess I could also, if knight goes here, the defense on this pawn gets blocked. So look, I'll take it. Whoa, wait, bishop here. Wow, I didn't anticipate that. Moving an already developed piece, and I have e6. Easy, e6. Yes, thank you. Give me that piece. Okay, what's the next step? I got some good pressure here, but now the knight's definitely looking to jump out. I could play, yeah, probably rook d1, and then if knight jumps out, I still have queen takes because this is pinned. I think I'm gonna follow through. I already know this queen takes e5 is a possibility, just to maintain this pressure. So I'm going to take it even a step further with this rook on d1, and let's keep building up pressure on this pin here. So I can't take with the rook, and that would be a check. I'd be happy with the check. But if I take with the bishop, I hit the queen, and I'm looking for a discovered check. Move my bishop. Yeah, that's crushing. That's game over. Yeah, now the queen moves. That's a check through the rook, and that's a check. And how is this not checkmate? How is this not checkmate? I could bring the knight in. That might be it. Like, I want checkmate here, but if I go queen check, the king escapes, kind of. Bishop check would hang the rook. So let's just bring another piece in, I guess. And now we get a check here, and we get a check there, and we get a... Actually, let's not even take the queen. The computer doesn't deserve this, but I'm going to take with the bishop. Because if he takes my queen, then it's mate. Yeah, if he took here, it's mate. The squares are covered. But this is just check and checkmate. Okay, advanced. Not too bad. The advanced is not ready for the BONGCLOUD. It's not ready. The master might have to be it, but we're going to keep going. And even amongst the advanced, there's actually 20 bots. So the increase of difficulty goes all the way from 1,500 to 2,100. Today I'll be in the 15 to 1,600 range. But next it will definitely start to increase, and we should get some very challenging games. Pierre is next. Okay, we see this F5 again. I've gotten this a few times in these lines. Oh, I can try to shut it down. I normally do like trying to shut these positions down. But D5 is such a funny move. Because if I take, the queen comes out, and as we have seen from previous games, the queen coming out allows me to attack it, get some good development quickly. Now, I need to be a little bit more careful, because these checks, I don't have pieces to really block, so I do have to drop back. Yeah, normally I leave the... Pierre. What is this, Pierre? King F7. Look, I'm just going to try and fork you. Oh my goodness, Pierre. We were just talking about this tactic last game. Oh no, this is pinned. I was going to try and play Bishop C4 is a good idea. I'm so greedy. I'm going to play King F1. I want Bishop C4. It still doesn't work. Oh, he takes with check. Ah. I wanted to play here. Oh, wait. What? Wait, he didn't defend knight G5 last move. I thought he played H6. I zoned out. Don't trust your opponents. Just don't trust your opponents. I trusted my opponent. I assumed if the H-pawn got pushed, it was covering. What is this? What is this? What are we doing, Pierre? What are we doing? This is... I'm just gonna play normal. I'm gonna push the pawns. I'm gonna control the center. I don't even feel like I need to explain much at this point. I'm up a queen. Yeah, bring the knight out. Bring the bishop. Let's get all the pieces. You know the strategy. You get winning material. Develop the pieces still. Bring them all out. I have more of an army. Pierre, you're toast. I'll make that trade. It's fine. What do you think? Your two bishops are gonna do anything? What the heck? I was actually worried because the last bot in intermediate, I blundered really badly. But you haven't seen that video yet. The last game, I may have hung my queen. Maybe. You have to go watch it and find out for sure. Actually, maybe I should continue my development. Like, bring the rook through. I think I'm actually going to do it. I could get away with taking. I actually think I could. But we have pieces. Let's use our pieces. But yeah, I was a little bit worried. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe the advanced is where it starts to get really, really hairy. But I don't know. The advanced... Oh, okay, wait. Okay, I actually do have to be careful. There's a mate threat. I may have over-talked myself into some small complications. I think we just give the king space. Yeah, bishop d3, and we, you know, make sure there's no problems there. Okay, well, if you're gonna play like that, I'm gonna try and trade a little bit here. Yeah, okay. I got a little carried away in my rants about how honestly unimpressive the advanced bots have been so far. Okay, that's a check though, and now I just take your piece here. If you're 1500, I hope you play better than the 1500s I play. I think are better than this. I don't know what's up. Okay, take there. Pierre, you're downright tempting me to take everything you own. Okay, I'll wait for the check. I know the check. Yeah, I'll take the pawn because it's Zugzwang, right? Pierre does not want to move this bishop because it's going to be checkmate. Get rid of any opportunity for him to do anything but. GG. All right, let's keep going. I mean, this has been smooth. As I said, I mean, it's shockingly so. I did negative amount anticipated just being able to win the queen like that I even missed it for a move. What the heck? Okay, I think... No, this might... Because last time I liked taking bring the queen out. This time I think I do want to try to close it. What? What in the... I don't know. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Oh, am I screwed? Oh my gosh, I just blundered, mate. Oh my goodness, I got so overconfident. Okay, wait. Shh. I was so shocked by the piece hang. Oh, I got way overconfident. Oh, I finally lost. Oh, I'm an idiot. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm just gonna tilt. This game's just gonna be tilt. Okay, I'm not falling for it this time. And I was. Anyways, Pablo, good luck. Good luck. Just develop. Just do the good things. My goodness. Here's the thing. We all blunder. If you're ever down on yourself, that you do really stupid stuff, just remember, we all blunder sometimes. We all have our bad days. We all have our bad moments, and it's not the lack of mistakes that make us great. It's how we respond. It's how we respond to our mistakes. And kind of on that note, we should not respond to our mistakes by tilting. So do as I say, don't do as I do. Be better than me. I can't believe I did that. This is the second video in a row, too. I blundered my queen last time. This is definitely the downside to playing something like the BONGCLOUD, is you have to remain a lot sharper than you might otherwise need to, because your king is open, it's exposed, so you can get away with it. But yeah, some definite downsides, and that was just dumb. So it happens, and I'm just gonna turn this whole game while I play. We're just gonna do a little pep talk here. This is mostly for me after that game. You know, I just need to remind myself of some things as I do completely idiotic things. But that's, you know, I remember a time. I remember a time in my career where I was really struggling, and I just plateaued, and it had been about a year, and I was super excited because after about this year of plateau, it was around a year, I finally had what felt like a breakthrough tournament. I was 22 like FIDE at the time, and I played in this tournament, and I drew a 2700, and I got my second international master norm. And I was just so happy. I'm like, oh man, I've been fighting. I've been trying for so long, and it felt like I finally had that breakthrough. Like, whoo, that's a big draw. And then I turned around in the next tournament, and it wasn't just a bad tournament. It was probably the worst one of my life. So it was a round robin, which means everyone plays everyone, which is great when you're looking for norms because it means you're going to get strong opponents every round. But it's really hard if you're playing poorly because you're going to get strong opponents every round. The pairings are set from round one, and you play the other 9 players in that round robin. So I was playing in this tournament, and again, coming off a huge success, feeling kind of on top of the world, and then I proceed to lose the first 5 games. And I just remember that moment of, just shattered, honestly. Like I was a bit broken. I was a bit frustrated. I'd been working my absolute tail off for a year, and what did I have to show for it? Like I'm gonna lose 5 games in a row, which was a mix. Like it wasn't against, there were good players, but not all higher. Like some higher, some lower. And I just had to remind myself like why I do it. It's I was doing chess. I was working on chess because I did love the game. I did enjoy it. So you're gonna have some really dumb moments, and you're gonna just completely get absolutely rolled, embarrassingly so, by freaking Pablo. Apparently that happens. And you're going to have times where you're playing in a tournament and it just feels like you can't do anything right. But you just got to remember why you do it. Keep it fun, keep it enjoyable. And in those hard moments, remember, like, you didn't suddenly become a terrible player. You're still just as good as you were. And it takes time to improve. After that tournament, where I lost my first 5 games, I drew my final 4, which wasn't great, but in the next 6 months was some of the best 6 months in my chess career ever. I won the World Youth Chess Championship, and I ended up becoming an IM. So the breakthrough was just around the corner. I just had to believe. So that's a bit of a spiel. I know we kind of switched gears a little bit there, but like I said, sometimes I have to remind myself of those things as I do stupid stuff. Here we have the final bot, Joel. I can't. What a loss! I lost, and just in a bad way too. But as we said, it happens. So we'll try and lock in a lot better. I think for the most part, I should be good if I don't absolutely blunder my face. I think I can. I think I can take the bots pretty well. Maybe the master. I'll probably still blunder. That's what I'm learning from these last videos, but I also feel like I'm figuring out the structure pretty well. I mean, this looks like a normal opening already. I developed, we locked up the center, we have, I feel like I have good control. All rounds feels really nice. And I'm going to do this. I'm going to bring the knight here. Now, normally this is a type of setup that I would go for actually on these squares. So pawn here, knight here, versus black pawn here, black pawn here. But when you can get it where this knight just sits pressuring these pawns, it is just an absolutely wonderful thing, very destructive, very dangerous, and just constant reminder to your opponent that, hey, be careful, like I'm trying to destroy your face. And we already see it. Joel already got a little carried away. Let me just get this nice fork. He did have a check, but I could have blocked with a threat there as well. So I'm gonna hurry and take that. Now that I'm eyeing that check and that b4 square, I'm gonna hurry and solidify. I do not want to lose this knight. I love this square on f4. Feels super solid. Again, just maintaining that pressure really nicely. And I want to break through with g4 actually, because I have such a good setup, all my pieces on this side. It makes sense. Let me break through where my pieces are. Okay, now might be the time. This knight might have to go. If I push, take, the pawn would then be hanging, but I could move the knight and open this up, but he gets to push the pawn. I don't like that. I don't like, because g4 he takes with threat, and then he gets to take this pawn. Even better, I actually take g6 first, because now this is pinned. So g4, there's no capturing. My rook is protected, so we can take here. Push. And this queen is so close to trap, but if I go here, he slides back. Where is it? Maybe it's not there. Maybe I just bring the bishop, the queen, and try and take. That seems simple enough. That seems simple enough. Okay, well, if you're going to do that... No. Actually, never mind. Because I don't want to let the queen slide to protect here. Although, bishop here now. Wait a second. Now we drop in. And let's actually bring the queen to start breaking through like this. And yeah, should be going pretty solidly. We broke through on this side. That's going to be a pin to your queen. Get out of here. And let me queen another pawn. Okay, I will take the free knight. Actually, I'm going to try and trade the rook first. I want a full queen when I queen. Yeah, give me a full second queen. Okay, I'm going to hurry and check so this king doesn't escape. You're in my territory now, king. You're in my territory now, and that's going to finish it off. I was a little bit faster in this game. Maybe to explain. Hey, we lost, and I just needed to, destroy something, even if it's a bot. Really, really dumb moment, but hopefully it was a good chat. Hopefully, for all you out there, I'm gonna leave that in there, and you can know we all do some really stupid things. We all do some really stupid things on occasion. That's okay. Our mistakes are not what make us. It's how we respond to them. But with that, I look forward to seeing you next time.